Welcome everybody to a new playthrough on the channel. You guys may have seen this tweeted or in the Discord if you're a part of that. This is Cryptopolis. It is a 1.19 Minecraft mod pack. As you can see by the bottom left there, I'm really gonna play through this mod pack and enjoy myself, and you guys will see why momentarily. I have to play this one. We stopped playing modded on the channel not too long ago, and this came up and I really want to play it. But the first thing that we need to do is create a new world, which is going to take a little bit of time. It's almost a minute before this screen loaded, but we want to go ahead and create a new world. Cryptopolis, I think I C-R-Y, crypt, C-R-Y-P-T. I did spell that wrong, Opolis. And one thing that I always do when I play mod packs is I turn and allow cheats. So we are going to create this new world, which is going to take a second to load. And I want to go through this at a decent pace, but also explaining to anybody that may be new to modded. It's so much fun. You guys got to give it a little bit of a a trial. And there, now you see the nether. Oh my goodness, if we have a quick look around, you can see that we're on a little bit of a platform here. There's something over there, and there's lava as far as the eye can see, and of course I did grow that. We will talk about that momentarily. But yes, we're in the nether. This is a nether-based skyblock, so of course we have to play it. Now before we get things started, one of the things I like to do is come into this screen, go to options, go to music and sounds, and turn everything down. This was all at 100. It would have been crazy for playing and for videos. The next thing that I do is go over here into controls, and then I go into keybinds. I like to look up the quest, open quests. This was not bound to anything. I bound it to L. There was conflicting things, like you can see that this is red. You can type in what that is and see what all is bound to A. So add, remove bookmark, strafe left. Look like that's about it. L was actually bound to something else, so I needed to rebind it. The other thing I like to do is check the grave key and make sure that it is bound to the FTB Ultimine. It used to be called Vein Miner or Excavator. It's called Ultimine now, and it's always bound to the grave key, which is cool. The grave key is the key under the escape button. Another way to get to your quest is right here. If you're in the inventory screen, you can come up here to quests. It's very easy. Some mod packs even give you a little book that you can look at. Cryptopolis. Check this out. So there's some things for us to read there. This is the information section, and then we have about 5 chapters with varying things. There are some chapter challenges. We will be going over that shortly. But first things first, let's go through some general information. Mob spawns, game mechanics, etc. We have lava monsters that can drop null shards when they're killed by a player. We have striders that we can travel on. Nether mobs, their ghast and blaze don't spawn naturally. However, zombie and zombie piglins do spawn, so that's neat. The shop only contains food crops from the Cryptopia mod. The items we will re-roll over time. About the creators, this is an amazing mod pack was possible. This amazing mod pack was possible thanks to a collab between Benbenlaw and Cryptic. Benbenlaw is the one that does all of the Opolis mods like Seopolis, Caveopolis. Great mod packs. Cryptic, I've never played a mod pack. Exploration and Adventures, Skeleton Tower, contain basic loot chests and mini skeletons. You'll find at the top a summoning altar and a chest containing items that are useful for rituals. And then for those that adore lore, here we go. Who are we and why are we contacting you is unimportant, as we're sure you know space is unpredictable and your portal wasn't quite stable. This is kind of a direct successor to Astropolis. I think it's a 3-part series. You've got Caveopolis, and then Astropolis, and then now Cryptopolis. Anyway, sorry for the bad news, but you ended up in the Nether instead of your home. That's not bad news. Here's the good news. This document is now going to be the guide to get you to the overworld and help you through getting to the Cryptic Infinity, an artifact that we are hoping for you to be able to figure out how to create. With this, you are eligible to join our ranks. When you have it, we will be in touch. Trust me, you're gonna want this. Nice. So that kind of completes all of the things here. We can claim all of our items, and moving on, you can see in these quest lines that nothing is really highlighted, right? Like, none of these quests. And this wood is the first quest in our thing, in our questing book. So there's a couple of things to note in here. You can pin this if you want to, and then if we pin this and we go here, it's always going to be, as you can see, on the right hand side. We don't want to pin that. You can see what this unlocks. Do I have a choice? Full of water and nether fibers. And you can also see what you need to unlock this task by this one. So you have dependence is what it unlocks, and dependencies is what you need to unlock it, which is you're all set in the information quest line, which is this here that I did not tick. And there's that beautiful, beautiful sound that we all know and love. So we have a little mod installed where we can shift to grow things, right? This is a pretty standard thing in modded. And then we can FTB ultimine these trees, these huge fungus. You guys know as well as I know that these are going to be a pain going forward. They don't always grow stubby. And we are completing quests like crazy. Perfect. One of the things to note is, obviously, when you first start a mod pack, you are going to complete quests very fast. And that is to get you going, get you excited. By the time we get to things like getting colorful, it's going to slow down a little bit. And then as we move into things like create and immersive engineering, yeah, we're going to get there. So we need to create string, and we need to create nether wart, we need to create planks, we need to create a crafting table, bowls, buckets, we need to go all the way over to these different things. So sometimes you will burn the nylium here, and what's really neat, first things first, I'm going to make, look at that. I'm going to make probably a warped crafting table. I really, really like this guy. Really, really love it. We're going to make a bowl. We are going to make a bucket, which is this guy here. We are going to make string, which is crafted like this. What you can do, there's a couple of things that we can do. We can look at uses, pressing U on this, and it'll tell you how to craft string. Tells you that we can use this to compost. We can actually alchemically change it. We can grow it in the botany pot, which is good for future references. There's a bunch of different things. Throwing it into organic water, we can make sugarcane. There's all kinds of neat things. One thing that it doesn't tell you is like the recipes right here. We can actually craft the nether wart block into the same thing. So we could use all of this and craft a bunch of these, and then we could craft a bunch of these into string. The better way to go about this is actually to get yourself some twisting vines, and then you can just shift these until they're super, super, super tall. And then we can collect a bunch of this. We can lay all of this down. And we can grow it. Before we do that, I do also want to show you that there is a recipe where we can actually craft nether wart from nether wart block, and you can do the same thing with the warped wart. And then you can take this and you can turn that back into nylium, which is neat. This way we don't lose it, but there goes that. Now watch my frame rates go bye-bye. Yeah. That's the better way to do this if you're going to play this mod pack and you need a lot of string. Mm-hmm. Look at all that. That's a lot of string. Okay. Moving on. We need a drying rack and we need a mesh. Now, the drying rack... The mesh is easy. I believe it's like this. The drying rack, I believe... Yeah, is a slab and some sticks. Drying rack. We're gonna need this thing later, so we're just gonna hang it for now. We need a bundle of sticks. We need to grab the fungus. Okay. Let me grow that tree. I need to observe the nylium. Oh. Never mind. It gave me the quest. That right there is why it's going to be super annoying for some of these trees. See, and we can do that to get this block back, which is nice. I don't think I want to ruin it at the moment. I don't know how we will get more. And this, by the way, is a skeleton tower. If you haven't figured it out. Jesus. I think J? Yeah, J turns off the mob plaques. Okay, cool. What we need is we need a little bit of sticks. Actually, we're going to need a bundle of sticks for a recipe here in a second. I think we actually need quite a few of them, so I'm going to grab them. But one thing that you can do is you can actually take and grab a couple of these wart blocks. You can grab some sticks. And you can actually make the nether fungus. And the reason that I bring that up is... if you look at our island now that we've mined this tree in its entirety, we have no more fungus, we have no more way of getting trees or wood, so there has to be a way, right? And there is. This is the recipe. We can grab 5 of those. We can grab 5 of these. And a neat little thing that we can do is place a bowl with each one of the fungus, and we can get this fungus salad, which gains us quite a bit of hunger haunches and stuff. We're going to be fully healed with this, but we're also going to gain fire resistance, you see in the upper right-hand corner. Awesome. So the only things I have left to do in this questline is going to be getting the handheld lava sieve, which is just something like this. And then we're going to need to drop this into lava. And then I need to grab a lava source. Nice. Nice. And we'll claim it all. All claimed and chapter complete. Goes pretty quick. The next chapter here wants us to get scorched stone and scorched netherrack, and to do that you place this handheld lava sieve in your offhand, and then with the lava bowls you right click and you can see I got some scorched leather and I got some scorched stone here. But if we look up lava bowls, which are right here, and we press the uses, so there's a couple of things you can do. You can press R for recipes or U for uses, or you can left click for recipe and right click for uses. I'm doing that and we can't do it. Like recipe for lava in a mixer with a superheated blaze burner, we can turn cobblestone into lava. Right clicking, it'll show you uses. We can make obsidian, we can turn this stuff into colored lava, we can make granite, yada 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 yada. Doesn't really tell us what the lava bowls do, but I know that they get us a bunch of scorched items, which is pretty neat. But I do believe that we have to throw this guy in a lava source all the time, and then we can get netherrack, we can get the scorched saddles, we can get the scorched carrot and potatoes. I believe there's, yeah, scorched apple, and there's also a scorched beetroot. Did we get it yet? I don't think we have. Interesting. There it is. We got it. So, that's all of the things that we can do here, and now we can start turning this stuff into actual stones, right? It says you can drop scorched stone, 2 of the fungus into a lava source block, and then you can get yourself a cleansing water. The first thing that we're going to want to do is build a pickaxe. And I'm thinking I want to place it here and then have it flowing into here. And we have quark installed, which means I can do this. So we're going to, for now, take our lava bucket, and this is why I didn't place this down, because it breaks the bucket, and we place that there. It should be, like they said, a... There you go. That is cleansing water. Now, unfortunately, I believe... No, I don't have to pick it up. I don't have to pick it up. That's fine. But you can take now... some items will use the source block, which is why I've done this, but you can now... we can now cleanse this stone, but first what I want to do is make a couple of things. So we're going to make... I guess we're going to make at least one of these. And we're going to make one of these. Right? We're going to make some drawers and... Which way is north? This way is north? These are from the functional drawer mod. So we're going to place in a couple of drawers. And we are going to take our nether warp block and place it in here. And we are going to take our warped warp block and place it in there. I am then going to make 2 chests, and these are gorgeous. This way we can start putting stuff in, like all of this scorched stuff. I actually need to cleanse it. That is a quest. And the only thing we didn't get was the scorchia, the granite, and the limestone, which is unfortunate. But I can go ahead and place all of this kind of stuff in here. We don't need it. I'm not going to need a bunch more saddles either. And then I will place blocks in there. I think that's good. And we'll go ahead and put those away. I'm not going to put the vending machine down just yet because you can't pick it back up until you have a few things. So what I need to do now is I need to sit here and gather up a few more of these. I want to go ahead and get this part of the quest line done up. You can see we've made it on the right-hand side. I've got a little bit more. Get ourselves a furnace. But let me get some more of the scorched stone. Nice. Nice. I've gotten everything that I need to get stone-wise. And then I've gotten a bunch of these. I'm not going to cleanse the saddles because they don't stack. And I'm not worried about a lot of the other things. What I am worried about is doing a little bit of work here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to get 8 of these. This way we can get the furnace. 1 more just for grins. There is a furnace. Very nice. We need to take the scorched stone and break it down. It will give us these scorched stone pebbles. We then need some string and we need a couple of sticks. I believe we need a stick bundle. And I believe the recipe is something like this. To make a hammer. Nice. Which we haven't unlocked that quest because I need to grow some trees for more wood. We need to grab ourselves 4 planks and then 2 sticks, and that will get us a cutting board. The cutting board cuts to the wrong thing. But using the cutting board, we should be able to take these stones here and turn them into this stuff. So, it's calcite, not diorite, it's calcite. It's one of these scorchia blocks. Scoria, I was right. It's granite, scoria, and limestone. So one of you, and one of you is what we need to put on the cutting board. So this will get us bone meal. This will get us sky stone. This will get us soul sand. This will get us red sand. This will get us regular sand. Nice. And then what we need to do is we need to put down our furnace and get a piece of glass. Now we can use this stuff right here, believe it or not, as fuel. How cool isn't that? And it burns pretty good, 1.5 times. That is pretty awesome. So the last thing that I want to do today before we do anything is I can't craft a hopping botany pot, can I? No, because it requires iron. Yep, we'll save the organic stuff for later. We're going to get ourselves a piece of gravel, which I believe doesn't require the cutting board. I believe it just requires that, maybe not. It does require the cutting board. So there we go. We have gravel. We have done all of these quests. Let's go ahead and claim everything. That is a lot of C-bucks, and again, this is used in conjunction with the vending machine. Other Opolis packs do use a system where you can buy different things and stuff throughout. So we're going to place a lot of blocks in here, and get rid of this kind of stuff over here. The spyglass is fine. That's used in applied energistics, so I don't need a lot of it at the moment, but I think we've done pretty good through the mod pack so far. Next time, we will come and make organic water and get ourselves into this chapter here where we can get null shards. And I've got a fun way to show you guys how we can get null shards. We will then get into the color cores. We will get into the colored lava. That'll get us into the different shards, which will get us into a few metals. And one of the things that I'm really, really wanting to get to before the end of next episode is this resource generator. This resource generator is crafted using any stone, any balm stone, which means a polished stone, and then a bucket of lava and a bucket of water. That's the resource generator 2. The resource generator 1 is crafted the same way, and I think this is cleansing water, though. They're both cleansing water. But this one's made with... They're made the same way. Interesting. What's neat, though, is we can take any stone. So these are all just the... We can recreate the colored stone, scorched stone, scorched netherrack. And that's it? Really? Oh. So here we go. I guess the second tier is what we're going to want. It can also make all of the colored stones. This is new. This whole UI right here is new for telling you. But scorched netherrack, scorched stone, regular stone, andesite, diorite, deep slate, black stone, calcite, granite, scoria, and limestone. Which, if I'm correct, is like all of these guys right here and all of these guys right here are the blocks that we can create. Everything that is off of this check mark we can create for free, and I want to get to that. But that is going to do it for us over here on Cryptopolis. I hope you guys enjoyed. You know the routine: like, comment, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.